Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to show you something very cool, something that I have created a video on in the past and I received a lot of love from all of you. So I thought I'm going to create a step-by-step process on how to register yourself on Founders Hub and get all the benefits that they provide. What you're looking at right now is my own Founders Hub account. What you see is I have over $100,000 in Azure credits, and there are just a lot of benefits that you get with the Founders Hub account. There's GitHub Enterprise, you get 1 year free subscription. You get Microsoft 365 Business Premium, MongoDB Atlas, and then there are a ton of benefits. But the best benefit that you get is the Azure subscription. You get up to $150,000 worth of Azure credits when you register yourself on Founders Hub. And I recommend doing this not just for startups, but also for students who are working on projects, working on their own side projects, etc., while you're learning, while you're doing your bachelor's or your master's. But this is obviously much useful if you're a founder. You get a ton of benefits. You can kickstart your entrepreneurship very easily with benefits like this. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to create a new account on Founders Hub. So I'm going to do this for my fiance. She's a student. She's pursuing her master's in computer science in Northeastern University in the US. Um, she wanted an account like this where she can leverage all of these cloud credits, etc. For her side projects while she's doing her master's. She wants to build a lot of side projects, and this will help her make a better portfolio for herself and get better jobs out there. So she wanted an account. I thought I'll use this as an opportunity to create a video of a step-by-step guide on how to do this. And what you will learn out of this is the exact blueprint on creating a Founders Hub account and redeeming those benefits on Microsoft Azure. Everything would be covered in this video. You don't find these kind of videos online anywhere. When I first did this, I did not find any YouTube video that teaches how to do this. Um, that may have changed now, but I'm going to assure you that this will be the best video and the only video that you need in order to get access to Founders Hub benefits. So let's get started. So when you go to foundershub.startups.microsoft.com, and I'm going to link this in the description below, you would see a screen like this. Now, the only way for you to register to Founders Hub is through a LinkedIn account. There is no other way. What you need to do, you click on this link, login with LinkedIn button, or you can even click on apply now. Let's click on apply now and you would see the same thing apply with LinkedIn. So you click on this and it will ask you to log in with your LinkedIn account. So I'm going to use my fiance's account. I have a password saved. She also uses this computer from time to time. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to allow. And as soon as I do that, I would be able to register for Founders Hub. Now it's going to ask me a few basic questions. I'm going to quickly answer them. So describe your founder journey. So I'm going to answer this quickly. Okay, I gave a simple description of her of her journey as a founder. So she has a lot of experience as a full stack developer. She is now pursuing her MS in computer science, and she plans to launch a few projects in the future. And I'm going to click on next. It's going to ask a bunch of startup details. So I'm going to give it a startup name. So she doesn't have a startup name, so she's just going to call it Saloni Mathure, which is her name. She's just going to use that name. We don't have a website. The primary business model is going to be B2C, so she's going to create a bunch of apps that are consumer facing. What industry does your startup serve? Um, for now, I'm going to say education and what your startup's experience level with Azure. I'm going to say never built on Azure because I want to show you guys exactly how the experience is if you've never worked with this. I do have a lot of experience with Azure, but I'm going to say never built on Azure. So we see the exact experience that you get when you select this because a lot of you might not have had any experience with Azure and this might be the first time. So I'm going to add some description about the software solution. The next question is what's the development stage? I'm going to say concept design because this means that look at the other options. You have a concept design, you have prototype, building MVP in the market and established in the market. Most of you all are going to be in this phase, concept design or prototype, or maybe even building the MVP. I'm going to select the first option here because we've not thought of any ideas yet. What categories? I'm going to select a few over here. artificial intelligence. These are all basic questions that they ask just to gather insights on what you're trying to do with it. I'm just going to say artificial intelligence and coaching software for now. You can always change all of this later on. Is there a video? No, not right now. So I'm going to click on next. Finally, there's an address that they ask. So I'm going to say, is your business incorporated? We're going to say no. It may be different for you, and you might just add your address for the business if it's registered. It's not in our case. I'm going to select no. I'm going to enter my I'm going to enter my home address now. Um, Rather her home address here. And I'm going to skip to the next step because I don't want to show that address in this video. Okay, after entering the address, you're going to get to the next step, which is the affiliations. I'm going to say no funding or self-funded right here, which, if any, Microsoft partners are you working with? There's none, so I'm just going to leave it blank. Just any other partners, I'm going to leave it blank. Is your startup focused on social impact? You can select what applies to you. I'm going to select no. And I'm going to leave all of these things blank because we don't have a Crunchbase account or anything similar, and we are not being referred to by any Microsoft employee. I'm going to leave all of those as is, and I'm going to click on next. The last step is more about you. Are you a technical or non-technical? So she's technical, so I'm going to say technical. Self-identified gender, you can put in the gender if you want. These are all optional fields. I'm going to skip the last one. Click on next, and then it will give you a description, a summary of everything that you did. I'm going to skip through it, and then finally click on I acknowledge and submit my application. As soon as I do that, it's going to show me this that they have received our application. They're going to review it. It may take a day or two. Doesn't take too long in my experience, but we'll see how long it takes for her. And I'm going to continue recording this video as soon as we get the notification on the email account, this email account, that we have been approved by this program. Once we're approved, I'm going to continue recording this video. I'm not going to skip any step whatsoever. I'm going to record every single thing to the point where we redeem these Azure credits on our Azure account. Just stay tuned, and I'm going to continue this recording right after this point. So, all right. So we applied on Saturday, and I received this email from Founders Up that the application was approved. I received this on the Tuesday, 11th Feb. I'm recording this video on the Saturday. I didn't get time to record it when I received it, but it took me about 3 days. I applied on Saturday, got the response by Tuesday. So it took us 3 days to be approved um, by the program. Now we're going to see how we can sign in, and you can see that it starts with $1,000 worth of credits, but I'll show you how the levels work and how we can reach to the $150,000 level. So let's continue. I'm going to click on sign in. And again, it's going to take me to the Founders Hub page. Once you're here, you need to click on login with LinkedIn. Again, login with your LinkedIn account, the same one that you used while creating the application. Once you log in, you would see a screen like this. So you can see I'm coming in here for the very first time. It's welcoming me. I need to accept the terms before I can start. So I'm just going to click on next, 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 and get started. So the first thing that I want to do is show you what the portal looks like. So it tells me that here, right here, what you see is it asks you to activate your Azure account. It asks you to activate your Azure account. Azure is really the best benefit out of this portal, but that's not the only benefit. We'll look at all the other benefits as well. And I need to do it before May 11th. So I'm going to click on benefits. This thing, yeah, it's just not going away. I'm going to refresh. All right, it's gone. So these are the top benefits. What you get is $1,000 in credits, 1 year subscription to GitHub Enterprise for 20 users, 75% off on LinkedIn Business, Microsoft 365, MongoDB Atlas, Visual Studio Enterprise. These are some top benefits. But if you scroll down, you'll see a lot of other benefits as well. And remember, this is focused for startups. So most of these benefits that you'll see would be for startups. That doesn't mean that you can't use it as a student or a professional. Um, Especially with something like Azure, you can or even Visual Studio Enterprise, you can use it for your own personal use, which is what I am going to do with this account. So you can just view all the different benefits that you have. I'm going to start with the Azure benefit. That is the best one. Like I said, I'm going to click on Redeem Azure, and you'll see that they're initially offering $1,000 in credits. But the way it works is that the first level is $1,000. Then you have to complete a bunch of checkpoints. You get access to $5,000. I think then it's $25,000, then $50,000, and then $150,000 if I'm not wrong. They may change these levels at any time, but they do provide you credit all the way up to $150,000. Getting the $150,000 or even $25,000 is not going to work with the way we signed up right now, because after a certain point, they expect you to register a legal entity and to provide some kind of video of your product, etc. So unless you do that, you're not going to be able to get to the next, the third level, which is $25,000 level. But I think you'll get access to $5,000 credits without registering as a legal entity, without setting up a legal entity for your business, which is a lot of credits. It will last for a year. Don't use it for anything like crypto mining and all that. They might ban you. But other than that, if you're using it for genuine use cases, you might be able to use these $5,000 for almost a year, or maybe more than that if they allow you to use them. And then if it's really useful for you, maybe you can set up a company easily. It's very easy to do that. You can set up some company and then you can use that to register. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, I'm happy with the $1,000, starting with the $1,000 that they're giving. So when I click on this link, it's going to take me to Microsoft. I'm going to use one of my accounts to sign in. Once you sign in, you'll see that it will ask you to confirm your email address. I'm going to click on confirm in and then click activate. Once done, it's going to take a while for it to redeem the benefits for the Azure credits. And once that is done, you need to go here, click on this button, visit redemption site, and it's going to ask you to provide a bunch of different payment options. Again, sign in with the account that you used. I'm going to sign in and then skip to the part where we have signed in. And once you're signed in, you'll see a screen like this. This is where you provide all your information. So I have filled in all the necessary details, the phone number, the address, and everything. I don't want to show all those details on the video. But once you do that, scroll down and you'll see these options. You need to agree to the subscription agreement. And then you can choose this if you want to receive more emails from them, notifications about offers, etc. I'm going to leave it unchecked and then click on next here. Then it will ask you to confirm your address. Once you confirm it, it will come back to the screen. Now it's processing your information. The next thing would be to provide the payment information. So once your profile is verified, it's going to ask you for a debit or a credit card. Remember, you don't need a credit card. It's going to work with debit cards too, and it works with all these major brands, all these major networks. I'm going to fill in the debit card details or the credit card details that I want. I'm going to skip this part, meaning I'm going to fill the details and then I'm going to cut to the video once I've filled it and I'm going to click on sign up. And then once you add all the information and you click on sign up, it will take you to the Azure portal and you would see a screen like this. You can go through the intro, click on get started, etc. Or you just click on cancel or click on close here and you would see the Azure portal. Now that's done. You have redeemed the Azure credits. The way you can look at the subscription that gets created for you is by searching subscriptions here. It will take you to subscriptions, and this is the subscription that you have, Microsoft Azure sponsorship. Now, the thing is, you cannot look at the billing information on Azure, on the Azure portal when you have a Microsoft sponsorship account. But what you need to do is it will show you this link. You can click on this, and then it will take you to the portal where you can sign in and then you can check your balance. So I'm going to sign in. And then once you're signed in, you would see a screen like this. This is where it will show you how many credits you have. I have $1,000 in credits, zero used. Then you can go to usage over here and it will show you all the usage right now. I've not used this at all. So I won't see anything, but once you start using it, it will start showing you different things over here. This is how you create an account on Founders Hub. Use the credits and get the credits for Azure and use them to create resources, or you can deploy your apps. If you are building an actual startup, you can use it for your cloud needs. If you are a student, you can probably deploy your applications, etc., on Azure. and showcase it on LinkedIn, put it on your resumes, portfolios, etc. All for free. But the very first thing I would suggest you do with this is go ahead and create an OpenAI resource, deploy the OpenAI GPT-4o model, and use it with Cursor. So you have lifetime free Cursor Pro without paying a single dollar. I have created a detailed video on how to do that. So click on the link that you see at the top and watch that video after this one. This is how you can get access to a lot of credits and then use it for something meaningful. I can go back to the Founders Hub portal and then go to Home, and this is where it would show you how many credits you have. Now, remember, this would be slightly delayed. So once you start using it, I think this gets refreshed on this page about a day or so uh, later. But here you would see the latest information. Here, if you see, you have a button called Unlock More Credits. If you click on it, it will show you what you need to do. So you can click on Unlock More Credits and it will ask you to verify your business. Here, what you'll need to do is verify the business address, and then you might have to provide a registration number for your business. If you don't have this, you won't be able to verify your business and you won't be able to get the next set of credits. But for now, I'm okay with these $1,000. Once I register a business, I can use that information to access the next level of credits. So it shows you unlock thousand hundred and up to $150,000 in Azure credits. So all you need to do is you need to keep providing it the information that it asks for. It's all basic information. It will ask you for your business address, your business registration number, etc. And then at some point, it will also ask you to provide a video of your product. It will ask you to verify your website, etc. This is all much later when you want to access those 25,000 or $50,000 worth of credits. But I think if you provided the address and the registration number, it will give you $5,000 right away. Um, that is it. So if you are a student, if you don't have a business, or if you're planning to start a business of your own, you would get $1,000. And I'm hoping using these $1,000, you can start your business or you can start your company, you can start building your MVP, and you can get to a stage where you can actually have a domain of your own, you can register a domain of your own, and register as an actual business. It doesn't cost a lot, so you should do it. And then you can get access to a lot more credits. If you look at my cursor video, I've shown that we have access to $150,000 worth of credits. So it's definitely possible. You just need to make sure that you provide all the information that Microsoft is asking you for. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you want me to create more videos on what I do with my Azure credits, I can create more videos. Just comment down below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. I'll create a lot more videos of this kind, which will show you how you can get a lot of benefits as a student or as a company, as a startup, and what you can do with it effectively, reducing your costs in your professional software engineering journey. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.